this sort of party list of people, and we had a status where we were trying to decide who's at the party and who's not. Based on this party list, definitely a 10, because everybody here is amazing. So what I did was I started with a Python script, and there was some really interesting communication challenges around a Google Sheet, building OAuth keys through your Google account, downloading those into a JSON script, putting them locally, and then having the Python script read that information. What we ended up with was a script that, if you gave it a name, would look up that name and then change the status. So in this case, I'm writing my access, and I'm going to say, hey Chris, party on. I hit enter, it goes out to the Google Doc, changes the information, and then you can see that Chris now is going to party on.
So what I did in Nerd Party was I brought my Raspberry Pi, and my Raspberry Pi has a little screen on it, has a camera. Whoever comes to the door presses the button, it takes their picture. So we takes our picture. Welcome Greg, you look happy. Uses Python scripting. So when you press the button, it queries the camera, or triggers the camera to take a picture. The picture then is put into memory with a date and a time stamp on it, as well as using the Amazon AWS services. It pushes that up to our bucket as a JPEG, and then from there, Casey's part takes that picture, processes it, and then sends a response back that is displayed on the screen here as who it is, if it's able to be decoded, and your expression, and then that's it.
My first experience was with AWS step functions, which are terrible, and don't ever use them. That's what I learned today. That was the first half of the day.
This video not sponsored by the people that built Amazon step functions.
Yeah, just so you know, we're being honest about what's cool and what's not. We last heard from Greg when he was uploading a JPEG to the cloud. The cloud being our AWS S3 storage bucket. I pick up from that point where we've configured the bucket itself to fire an event when a new image arrives. When that image arrives, it's sent off to the Lambda function that I've created. Lambda being a little bit of code that runs in response to events. Doesn't require that you set up a whole big AWS virtual machine, but lets you handle things on a kind of a more lightweight basis. So this function takes the image and sends it off to the AWS Recognition Service, which is an image processing library that Amazon has. It's pretty amazing. So we compare the uploaded image against the known images of the Nerd Party members, and if we find one of them, then we declare success, and we send a message back to Greg's Pi that says, welcome to the party. Well, there's a bunch of things. It'll tell you where your eyes are, where your mouth is, if your mouth is open or closed, if you're wearing glasses, if you have a beard, if you have a mustache. It will tell you your approximate mood, though it seems a bit sketchy about that. In fact, the beard recognition is not the strongest thing in the world either. It's been telling me I have a beard about half the time. I shaved this morning.